Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another you versus them. Aquarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aquarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aquarius spirit. All right, Aquarius newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aquarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Chariot in reverse. So somebody is very disappointed with that person, it seems. They feel that person doesn't put in the energy, they don't put in the work. I want to bring back the happiness in this connection. I've been waiting for them. I'm sad and, I'm feeling bad and I really want this to have that future or the happiness to be brought back into the connection, but they feel they're just not getting the, you know, offer from the other person or the initiative, I would say, from the other person. The other person, I think they may have been a bit blocked off in the past. Maybe they were emotionally distant. Now they do want to revive this connection, but they don't have the strength right now or the courage now to tell their person. I don't know why. Uh, but they don't want this connection to be over, from what I feel. Let's see. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Aquarius. But before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, what's going on with the Aquarius and their person? Why are they both feeling this way currently? Aquarius and their person, Spirit. All right. The first card here says mirroring. You're both mirroring each other's energy. I think you both don't want this connection to be over, but both waiting for the other person maybe to let their guard down. Okay, second card says deception. Something isn't what it seems to be. So maybe you guys are wearing a mask. Third one says regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they behaved. So there is regret and remorse for some deception which maybe happened in the past. But right now, I think both of you do want this. Like you guys are mirroring each other, but both waiting for how do I approach or let them make the effort or something. So let's also do your dialogue message cards now, Aquarius. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. Aquarius and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aquarius and their person, Spirit. Aquarius and their person. I'll take a few more from a third deck, Aquarius, and then we'll start the reading. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aquarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, even though I cared about you, I thought we weren't meant for each other. I left because I couldn't be faithful to you in my heart and soul. You deserved better. I wish I could turn back the hands of time and we could start all over again. I want to see you, but it's too painful right now. All those secrets I kept caught up with me, each and every last one of them. I struggle with love and expressing it. It just does not come easy for me. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. You're not the only one that's scared. This connection scares me too. I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back to you. I can't wait to lay my head on your chest and listen to your heartbeat. Will you marry me? I keep hearing songs and it always reminds me of you and I. I was stuck in my ways. I wasn't ready to change who I was to be the one that you needed. All right, so now I think there's been some kind of disruption, some blockage, but I think you're both scared to open up or express what you want from the other person. So let's start. Let's start with person A's energy. And newcomers, I'll be addressing this side as person A, this side as person B, because I'm not guessing which side Aquarius is on. I could be dealing with two Aquarians on either side, right? But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker maybe. So use your own judgment. I'm not going to take that call. You have to make your own judgment here. So right now I'm going to focus on you, person A. Tell me in your feelings, in your emotions. I see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Oops, sorry, wrong deck. This one. We'll take this one now. We'll save this for later. Okay, so why the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, they feel that person is just not putting in the energy, effort. They're feeling down and out, feeling betrayed, feeling hurt. They feel that person is just not ready to work with them and build with them. They were hoping maybe that the other person would step up and communicate or, be honest and talk to them or fight for them or something so that this happiness could be brought back, right? What's the Sun card? Yeah, because person A says, I don't want to have a missed opportunity. We already have history and we have, invested so much time, energy, effort. I don't want to have a missed opportunity. I am holding space for them. But I'm not going to, make the first move. I'm just going to wait and watch. Maybe they'll come, maybe they'll make an effort. But right now, person A feels, what's the point? Maybe it's over. Maybe maybe they're not interested, or why aren't they making an effort? I think person A was hoping that out of the blue suddenly person B would rush towards them and come back and tell them that, hey, I choose you and you're my soulmate. I don't think that's happened yet. Why? Person A, am I right? Yeah, person A says, because you're right, it hasn't happened yet because I've been wishing, hoping, praying that, I don't have to say anything much and they will put in the energy and effort and come towards me and surprise me or whatever. But here I am sitting in a lot of sadness and regret because, well, things just don't seem to be moving. Four of Swords and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I think person A, because they've been waiting to have that conversation that, one day they'll come and we can talk it out and we can end the fight. They don't see any action happening from person B's end. So I think they're coming to the conclusion. Person A could be thinking, well, if they're not coming towards me, then they don't want me and they must be having fun elsewhere. They must be having passion with somebody else or just, doing their fun stuff if they aren't with me. So person A is kind of sad. Yeah, I think person A feels that their person should have by now turned things around and recognized this connection, but maybe it's not. It's not going to happen. So they feel person B is being a fool and wasting time, squandering their energy where they should have come towards them and said, hey, okay, let's reconcile and let's have a new beginning. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently, person A? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Empress. Person A says, I know my value, I know my worth. And yes, I want a future, I want growth, I want fertility, but I want it if they know the truth and they come and speak their truth. Like, come and be honest with me. I'm not going to settle for anything less than that. So I think person A says, I know my worth, I know my value, I know that I want growth, but I want them also to come and be that person who also knows what they want. But right now, yeah, I feel stabbed in the back. I feel hurt. I mean, I think person A is just protecting their energy, but while they are still waiting, I think, because I don't think person A really wants this connection to be over. They're just angry and upset that they haven't received that offer yet. It's like, how long am I going to wait? Four of Cups. Four of Cups for you, person A. Yeah, Person is now trapped in their mind. It's not that person A doesn't know their value, they know their value. They know that they want something long term, but they want the other person also to recognize this connection and, be honest and open. So person A says, yeah, I'm stuck here because I'm not chasing them, but I do want them to come and choose me. So person A is kind of stuck right now in a limbo because they are waiting for the other person to take action towards them. Okay, so what action person A will take, that I'll open later. I'm going to now go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? What's the 7 of Wands for you? Well, they do want to fight for this connection and they want to speak their truth, and the truth is actually quite beautiful. They want this commitment. The truth is that they're ready for commitment. Now they want this happily ever after. They're very frustrated because maybe they are the ones who walked away in the past. Who walked away? 8 of Cups. Yeah, in the past, this person, I think, walked away. They didn't build, they didn't do anything. Now they feel the other person may have distanced themselves. It's like, how do I unbreak my person's heart after what I showed them in the past? Anything else? Yeah, they do want to fight for this connection, but somewhere they feel, what if person A is still angry with me? What if they push me away? What if they are not emotionally still waiting or connected to me? What if they're not interested in building with me now? So why do you feel this way, person B? Tell me. Strength in reverse. Basically, they are scared. They are scared. They don't have the courage. They don't have the courage to ask for a second chance. But they are spying, they are watching, and they are preparing. This person is getting ready to offer everything. They are ready to step up and be that committed partner. They want the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. It's just a little bit of fear which is holding them back, but they have had that clarity and they do want to talk. They're just a little bit scared of the judgment from person A's side, that what if the person who was always so loving and kind and generous doesn't give me their cup of love again? So they're going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah. But one thing is clear, this person definitely wants a second chance. So how do you see the connection currently then, person B? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Hierophant in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Yeah, they don't have much hope. They're feeling pretty hopeless, but from their end, they do see person A as their sunshine. This is the happiness they are yearning for. They are hoping that there is still a glimmer of hope where this connection isn't totally over and out. Tell me about the Death card in reverse. Why don't you want this connection to be over? Person B says, I don't know. I don't know, it's been a while. I want to go towards them. I'll have to wait and see whether they give me a second chance or not, whether they are still interested in having something long term with me or not. But from my end, I definitely want to see them again. I want to bring back the happy times. Yeah, yes, I want to take a leap of faith and tell them I'm ready for commitment. I want long term, I want commitment, I want to go and tell them the truth, and they are getting impatient by the day, even though they're lacking a bit of courage because they don't know what the answer is going to be. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Aquarius, and while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you, if the storyline has been resonating, to please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somewhere person A is, because of the waiting, I think, the longer person B is taking, person A is coming to that suspicion of, yeah, they're out there. I'm sure they've got other people. They are flirting around, or they're being a player, and that's kind of really becoming overwhelming for person A. Yeah, they're feeling hurt. They're feeling betrayed. They're feeling overwhelmed because I think Person A was waiting for an offer, or yeah, they want this partnership. Person A always wanted this partnership, but somewhere they feel the other person has just not made that effort. Okay, so person B, come on, don't lack courage. Person A is still wanting something long term with you. You want it too, so what's your problem? What's the action you intend to take now towards person A in the next 7 days? Tell me. Person B. Emperor in reverse. I think this person is losing their confidence. They don't feel as, you know, powerful as they used to, I guess. Why? Why the Emperor? Are you just being stubborn? No. Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles. But the devil. So this person is lacking confidence. That's it. This person is just scared. It's like if I go towards them and tell them that now I want, a marriage with you or stability with you or long term with you. And what if I get disappointed because they don't want to invest in me as I want to invest in them? So it's not that they're being stubborn, they are just scared. The devil is holding this person back because what if they don't want me back? What if they don't love me anymore? So that's the only thing that's keeping this person stuck for the time being. At least for this next 7 days. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse, overall energy. Yeah, they're blocking themselves because they're not sure their offer will be accepted. After the way they treated person A, they feel, what if they don't want me back anymore? Chariot in reverse. Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Here, person A is feeling also very disappointed because they were hoping that person B would come towards them, fight for their attention, put in the energy, work on this connection, and offer them a Ten of Pentacles. So you guys are mirroring each other. Both want the same thing. Person A is feeling, yeah, if they haven't come to me, then they are out there doing other stuff. Person B says, I want to go back, but after the way I behaved, what if they don't want me back now? So, well, that's what I have for you then. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Aquarius.